Hello, my name's Yvonne. I will tell you my story. 15 years ago, I had brain cancer surgery, and I was so weak and miserable. I go through radiation and chemo, and make my body very, very weak, and I'm very depressed. I asked my husband to let me die because I have no energy and no movement. I think I'm useless, so I beg him, let me die, and he say, no, he keeps saying, keep fighting for my life so I can live with him. And met a couple, and they introduced me to reserve. I try it, and somehow I try a couple of bottles, and it really worked for me. It helped me. Now I can have strength and talk to you and believe that I can do this, and somehow I'm gonna make myself walk and have strength to talk to you about my story. Sit here?
Yes.
Right there. Oh, okay.
We celebrated my mom's 90th birthday because we thought she's leaving us anytime, and then because she has cancer, and she's really so weak already. Yeah. So when we went home, she could not even recognize us. Okay. So every member of the family who lives away from the Philippines went home. Mm-hmm. And then a friend of my nephew told my nephew that he's a doctor in the Philippines, and he said, why not try giving something to your grandmother, which my father used, because my father is supposed to have a heart bypass, but we discovered that there is a supplement that can help my father. Oh, wow. So after his father took that supplement, then his father did not undergo heart bypass surgery anymore.
That's amazing.
So my nephew bought a package for my mother just to try it, and I think she started with 3 sachets in the morning, 3 sachets lunchtime, and then 3 in the evening.
Yeah.
So that means the box was only good for
few days.
Yeah, good for a few days.
Like 10 days.
9. Yeah, good for okay. Yeah, for a week.
For a week, roughly.
Just for a week.
Wow.
And the first time my mother took this, they already discovered that my mother can already move.
Oh. You mean the reserve? Taking the reserve?
Yeah, taking the reserve. Yeah. So, because my mother is just like this, she's just lying, and then you have to move her to the right, to the left. Actually, she developed already a bed sore.
Yeah.
But after taking the first box, my mother already could recognize my sister.
That's amazing.
And then she started to move.
That's amazing.
She started to move. And then my nephew again bought another box for my mother. Now she can stand up. She can go to the washroom. She feeds herself on her own.
No wonder
and she
you
already
want
asked
this.
allowance.
No wonder you want this. No wonder you have proven it.
Yes, and that is the reason when my brother went home really just to see my mother. He went home last January again, just to check if what my sister
real.
If it is real. Oh, it's really true. So
this works. Reserve works.
And then he brought 3 boxes, one for me, one for my husband, and one for my aunt. Now my aunt is diabetic here.
Yes, and I talked about it tonight. This is good.
She's already my aunt is now 80 years old. Because she only just one a day. She started to clean the oven. She was able to go back gardening. Wow. And then she gave
I'm
7.
serious. I literally have
she gave 7 sachets to her friend who could hardly walk. And then
There's some
now
great testimonies
yeah,
with
I
this.
think- yeah, I
This is
think
real.
This is real for older people.
Yes,
This
it's
is
true.
for older people.
And I see
She
why
can go
she's
up and down.
interested.
And then she can exercise now. She can.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then her friends are asking if
Yes,
Where
you
you
will
could
have
buy.
So you
no
know that
problem
they're gonna, you
telling
know
people.
that you're gonna be used mightily to help a lot of people,
that's what
even
it's
here
about.
in Canada.
Yeah.
You're gonna
And then I have a niece who's always in the hospital because she has
her
a
immune
yeah in the Philippines most of the time she's in the hospital because she has a congenital defect and she has always UTI. But now my niece can not actually niece, my grandchild, because she's the daughter of my nephew.
Yeah.
They are giving my grandkid
Yes,
this one
this.
too. But then
Like a tablespoon, like a
yes,
tablespoon.
50
less.
ml. I
Yeah,
have 50
yes,
ml.
less.
Wonderful.
And since then, we have not gone to the hospital.
Okay. You know the other thing that you would love to is the
Oh yes,
Propectin.
they're propectin. I'll talk about that in a few minutes. But here you can see we're in Canada with Jill at our meeting, and this is my friend Miss Rosa. She's, you know, here in Canada all the way out of the Philippines and giving such an awesome testimony. This is not what we read in a book. This is not what we see on Google. This is a woman who has experienced it with her mother, who was put to die with cancer and was resurrected by pumping in. How many boxes you said she used?
She only two.
2 boxes.
Yeah.
And she's still alive now.
Yes.
And how
And
many,
she's
how many
already
months
asking
ago this
allowance.
was? How many months ago this was?
She started taking late November.
Of last year.
Last year. Late
Oh
November.
my God.
That's awesome.
Awesome testimony. Awesome. Thank you, sir.